8:44. You know, the opera isn't just for stuffy people anymore, if it ever was. Kids and their families are getting a chance to check it out thanks to the Palm Beach's Opera for Children. And here today to talk about it is Scott Guzielek, who's the Director of Artistic Operations for PBO, Matthew Burns, Megan Marino, and this sweet dog, otherwise known as Vito. Look at that. It doesn't get much quieter than that. That's great. Hey, thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you.
Let's start with you, Scott. Tell us a little bit about what the Opera for Children is all about.
The Opera for Children is a 90-minute version of Rossini's Cinderella, which is really the story of Cinderella. And it's a perfect way to introduce kids to opera. The young artists in the Palm Beach Opera will be singing the roles, and there's costumes, scenery, sets, lighting. It's a big display.
Big
Beforehand, there are fun activities in the lobby for the kids, and afterwards, the singers are actually going to come out for some autographs.
Oh, how nice. So get there early?
Get there early, absolutely.
What time, 11, 11:30?
I think 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Sounds good. All right, I'll be there. I'm bringing my daughter. Matthew, as an opera singer and the father of a young child, why do you think it's important for kids to be exposed to the arts?
Well, I think that at first it teaches children that music is a universal language. This will be sung in Italian, but there will be projected super titles above the stage for everyone to understand exactly what it is. But you wouldn't even need to look up there, because music really teaches you that you can express yourself in any language and be understood. Whether you speak Spanish as your first language, English as your first language, or Italian, I think you'll have a great time.
No, I find that to be true. I mean, I don't speak Italian, but you know, you go to an opera and you get the sense of what's going on there.
Absolutely.
You know, the emotion, I think, is what really comes out. All right, Megan, let's go over to you. Does the dog have any acting experience, and what role does Vito play?
Well, Vito plays a dog.
Oh, look at that.
He's hey, oh, he knows we're talking about him.
Look at that.
He's
Vito
really
gets all excited.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Do you want to go say hi? You go, buddy.
Great.
He plays a dog, and he's just running across the stage in a storm sequence, which is a very typical musical movement that happens in many of Rossini's operas, actually. Usually in the second act, there's a storm of some kind.
What's the dog's background? I mean, do you guys have had it a while, or?
I got him at the Humane Society of Boulder in Colorado when I was living there. And it is a kill shelter, though they try not to be that, do that. But I went there and we became instant friends, and we've been together ever since. It's been about 2 years now.
Vito plays a small but significant role.
Yes.
Yes, he's my friend and companion. And
how does this version perhaps differ, if at all, from the Disney version?
Well, first of all, there's not an evil stepmother. There's an evil stepfather played by me. There's not a shoe in this one. There are two bracelets that are handed out. One stays with the prince and one stays with Cinderella, and the prince goes around looking for the match of the bracelet. And I think is that all?
That's pretty
good. And it's in Italian.
And it's in
But you'll get the gist of it. All right, thank you so much for being here. Let's tell the folks about when it's going to be and all the details, if we can put up the full screen. Palm Beach Opera presents the Children's Opera this weekend at the Kravis Center, Saturday at 1 p.m. But again, come on out there early at 11:30 or noon and meet the gang and take part in what's going on. Kids' tickets cost $5. All right. Have a great show, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vito, for being such a good sport. Let's go back over to the news desk.